In recent news, these niggas DSP and LTD have been going at it. And seeing how my last video did so well, I thought I might as well piggyback off some of the surge in views and be lazy and do a bit of a look at DSP at the same time. I actually found out about DSP from the incident from a completely separate channel that goes by the name of OMG's Birdman.
Even more so than that, did this dude not think to clean that shit up, fam? Maybe wash his dirty ass hands? What the fuck?
Some years afterwards, I found out some more shit about him again through obvious means, like he just becomes he won't stop. If you haven't heard already, DSP and LTD got into a bit of a spat recently. Let me just show you some of the highlights that made me personally laugh.
Meat out beating it like he was caught on stream. But matter of fact, I don't even think he was really beating his meat on stream.
What?
I think that was a failed attempt. The dude fake masturbated in front of the fucking camera. For clout. And it didn't even work.
For clout?
What dude does this when they're masturbating?
That's pretty good. That's pretty funny. Here's the actual funny part about it all. I will take I made $48 of super chats. I'll take the $48 of super chats to go buy some Rogaine. How about this? Take some of the money you make every month from your 3,000 paid subs on Twitch and go see a fucking psychiatrist. Why do you think you have 2,000 people on your stream? Because people love you? No, it's because, like I said, you're the Black Johnny Bravo. They care about when you're playing Street Fighter 6 and you get your ass whooped and you quit to the dashboard because you're so embarrassed to see your character die during the round. I didn't insult the guy. I don't care about his hygiene or how he fucking looks. This guy's nuts. Why do you think there's a million re-streamers? This is why. I mean, you got to the root of the problem. This guy is just, the stuff he talks about is out of his mind.
And with that happening, I thought it'd be pretty fun to give a bit of a ramble on this guy too. And at the end, I'll also give you a little bit of a little special bonus if you get my little drifty whiffed. Let's get started. DSP is actually a bit of an enigma. He actually has some merit to his words of being good at fighting games, emphasis.
So I just throw the bomb. All right, right trigger. Okay. No, that's good. Doesn't work. Hold R. Press up. Release. Nope. Regular R. Hold up. Release. Oh, is that it? Is that all?
Even though the one he does use on a constant basis is pretty fucking annoying. In comparison to our alter ego and skin tone alone, DSP is actually pretty decent. Like, to keep it a rack, at least DSP has actually made it to 4th place. Even though it's some rinky-tinky version of the fucking game, I don't know.
You got some idiot named DSP who's a total piece of shit, by the way. This guy thought he was hot shit because he beat me and Choi in a game that was like fucking Neo Geo conversion of Street Fighter or some crap, dude.
So at least he's got that over LTG. I mean, fucking cares. I don't really fucking care. They still carry some of the same traits, however, like reminding people every day that they've changed. I think the only one that you could actually say really has changed in one way or another is DSP, but that's only because he's not being racist every fucking 0.5 seconds like he used to be back in the day.
I killed every Chang, Chong, Chinky, Chang, Yang, Wang, everyone in the fucking town.
Come on, you little bitch! You can come down now.
Every Chong, every...
And it seems like although he took back the points in racism, the game fucking glitched and doubled all his points in the conniving and scamming parts of his fucking tree build. It's fucking weird. This guy's fucking house is about to basically have a terrorist kick in the door, harvest his fucking organs through his nose, and fucking chop off one of his feet just because he felt like it if he doesn't get a donation within 5 seconds of him looking at his chat. It's fucking insane. Now with LTD, I spoke more about his gameplay, and while DSP does definitely fucking suck at most of the games that he play, aside for Street Fighter admittedly, it doesn't really give the same anger and frothing at the mouth effect like LTG does, so I don't really watch him for that.
Oh my god. This nigga trash, man. I hate losing to bad players.
No, I don't watch DarkSydePhil for his gameplay or his bombastic personality, I guess. In the same way of LTG, you don't really go for the gameplay per se, but the reaction to it and the shit happening around them, if you know what I mean. Like, it's fucking constant. DSP lives such a weird, nonsensical, always in submergence lifestyle that it almost feels like he's doing some long ass elaborate troll spanning for fucking years, like over a decade at this point. First, we're gonna start with the fact that he just beat his meat on stream. Then he's in debt to WWE superstars and wears a vest to get people to pay him money. And then his wife's car gets jacked for a single tire. Bro, okay. Okay. This guy is fucking nuts. Within the scope of narcissism comes the eventuality of non-congruence when empathizing or wondering about the other man. Meaning that since this guy huffs his own fucking farts all day and doesn't actually interact with people to tell him to shut the fuck up, he will never see himself as wrong, ever. He's long since gotten rid of caring about how or when he'll get what he wants. You can see the same exact thing playing out with LTG as well. He's just let what he is become what he has to be. You know what I mean? Like with LTG, the nigga's constantly fucking toxic, so you expect him to be consistently toxic. Like, that's his whole personality.
I don't know, I would love for this dude to speak so I could fucking thank him for it. Who really donated the 15 cents? Well, for anybody saying that it was them, I want to let you know that I greatly want to tell you to get that ass time for donating 15 fucking cent when PayPal took the entire shit. Don't ever donate me 15 cents in your motherfucking life. You gave it to PayPal. The fuck is wrong with you dumb motherfuckers? Get the fuck out of here. Ever fucking disgrace me. Don't disgrace a content creator like that ever again in your fucking goddamn life.
DSP, on the other hand, is one of those gaslighters who portray the idea of the average Joe onto his audience while shoving the idea that he is both broke and living in a gated community just straight into his fucking viewers' face. The fact that they haven't had an anxiety or panic attack after sticking around for so many years is one of Guy's biggest wonders. I shit you fucking not. Like, it's actually nuts. Like, if you go to his stream, you're either gonna be sitting here chilling, vibing, or literally hearing a guy talk about how he'll possibly have to sell off one of his organs just to make ends meet this month. Oh yeah, and being berated if anything goes wrong in whatever game he's playing. Pretty fun, am I right?
I'm not really one of those people who do the whole, they could have used this money on themselves or blah, blah, blah when contributing to a streamer. But for some reason, DSP just makes me frustrated with the way that he goes about it. It's just the constant lying. And then the fact that it may be going to something that is so fucking just stupid as a block game for sweaty men to be glossed across your fucking screen. It just makes no sense. I just don't get it. And I don't know why, but it's just the mode of his fucking face. It just, I don't know. Frustrating.
But enough of my bitching about a fucking thumb with an accent. Who the fuck cares about that? Enough of that. Let's talk about the actual funny shit now, the actual main event. And I'm going to talk about 3 things in particular: the ego, the man, and the shattering of it. Quick rundown. DSP, as I mentioned before a couple of times, is supposedly spending his money on a game called WWE Champions, where you click blocks to get a digital pinup of some sweaty guy. That's it. I'm not gonna go through everything. I'll link a very, very compelling video with a shit ton of evidence down below. I highly recommend it. It's fucking really good. I highly recommend it. There are tons of people who asked him about the video sometime later, and he went on these long-winded fucking diatribes calling people all types of random shit that has nothing to do with the point at hand. It was pretty fucking weird. This happened for some years, and eventually it became a staple of his to immediately get defensive and deflect at any point in time whenever it's brought up. Prior to this shit, he could say all types of conspiracies or whatever about the situation that collectively became dingleberries due to him being in an echo chamber. But here, this man got obliterated. The level of uncomfortability in this shit is palpable. From the deal he'd made with Keemstar to be paid 50 grand to just sit there and fucking snort for an hour at a time, all the way to talk about a restraining order that his wife has. Where the fuck did that even come from? To Keemstar actually joining the stream and confronting him. But for me, the main part was the spot where they spoke to him about WWE Champions.
Let's go into WWE Champions.
Sure.
Just a real simple yes or no.
Mm-hmm.
Do you currently still play WWE Champions?
Yes. Oh, why am I hesitant to talk about WWE Champions? Well, the thing is, I wasn't at first. I did talk about it publicly. You know, it's nothing that I would think that my audience would be super interested in to hear about me. What mobile games? I casually will talk about them. That would be like something I would mention on my podcast. You know, every little thing that I mention somehow gets twisted into something distorted or messed up by my detractors to make me look bad. Good for fucking you. Go on your fucking pedestal. You know, go bronze yourself and make a fucking statue to your greatness because you can do better with meals when you have something worse than what's going on with me. Like, what the fuck? Seriously. Get the fuck out of here, man. That is so fucked up that people would do that. A lot of the things they've done that have been completely disproven. But this is one of the things that I never went out of my way to disprove because it's stupid. It's ludicrous.
Can I ask you, Phil? Have
Sure.
you ever spent money on this game?
Of course I have, yes.
Have you spent a lot of money on this game?
The question is, what is a lot?
Anything over $100 is too much on a mobile game.
Total, I couldn't tell you. It's definitely total under $1,000 over the years that it's been in operation, for sure.
Let me put what he just said into perspective. He's spending so much money that he can't even give an accurate depiction of what it could be. I don't know how to word this correctly. Basically, pick up any phone game that you can think of right now. Look at the microtransactions and tell me if you could even fathom spending that much, even if it took 5 to 10 years on a mobile phone game. I can understand if you were like buying some like clothing or buying some food. Like there's actual tangible value to that. But he literally just spent almost $8,000, supposedly, upwards of $1,000 on fucking blocks. That is nuts to me. That makes no sense.
If you'd like to see more of this interview edited down, let me know down below. Literally the only reason I didn't finish it was because I felt like it was dragging on for too long. But if you guys enjoy it, let me know. And I'll edit a lot more of the interview because the entire thing is actually pretty fucking hilarious anyway. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. You know the word. The earth is numb.
I know how to punish my role. I could probably just keep doing that to this idiot. This is fucking free.
Oh my god, I couldn't block the cross.
That's fucking round 2. Easy.
Damn.
Let's get to the next fucking game with this idiot fucking scrub.
Ridiculous. I don't know. He has so many mix-ups and so many insane combos, apparently.
This guy was talking shit that looked like a pile of dog shit. You fucking turd. Fat fuck. Don't ever say you can beat me in a 5-0. You got one round. Period. That's all you got, you fucking scrub. That's it. What a waste of my fucking time.
Damn it.